Hello everyone, I'm so happy to see you again. I'm really sorry that the video's released so late. It's been an insane week. I have just been struggling to get things done. Obviously, Christmas is coming up on Sunday, so that has a lot to do with it. But anyway, I'm here now, and I hope that you've all had a fantastic week as well, and you're not too stressed. For today, I am going to tell you a story about the Winter Wonderland trail ride that a group of friends and I took this last week. It was interesting, to say the least. So before we jump into that, I do want to say, I know people are really looking forward to me posting the Winter Wonderland 3D event that we held. Unfortunately, though, I'm not going to be able to post that today because I have to edit it still. So it'll be sometime next week, though. Everyone that competed did such an amazing job. Okay, before I jump into the story, if you are new to the channel, please consider subscribing. I would absolutely love to have you. So now let's go ahead and tell you the story of the Winter Wonderland trail ride. So first of all, I decided to take Mystery out on this trail because her and I have been having a fantastic time bonding together, and I hadn't really got to take her on a long trail yet. So what better time than now, right? A perfect winter ride together. So I went ahead and got her out, brushed her up, put her tack on her, all that kind of stuff. And we set out to meet up at Ryan's Diner, which is where all the riders were going to meet up. As I was heading out, again, I came across another chest and sign with a book and quill and a burlap sack. So I went ahead and checked that out. And the note said, "Hi JD, Merry Early Christmas. Thank you so much. I have a little gift for you. Hope you're going to like it. Have a great day. My Secret Santa." Oh, that's really cool. A Secret Santa. What a neat idea. So I didn't want to get into this right this second because, I did have a group of people waiting for me at the diner. But I did check it out, and look at this cute, sweet little pure white baby. Oh my gosh. So beautiful. What an amazing gift. Whoever my Secret Santa is, thank you so much. I want to mess around with this foal some more, but in the meantime, I just galloped back home, made sure that the foal was set up nice, put the book away, and headed back out to the diner. So we all met up right here in front, and it was a really beautiful, gorgeous day. It wasn't too cold. It wasn't hot. It was really nice. So because the ride we are taking is such a long one, we decided it would be best to grab a bite to eat before we went. And looking over the menu, I'm thinking, a chicken sandwich sounds pretty dang good right now. So that's what I went ahead with. And to drink, a cola. Because I don't think chocolate milk would go with a chicken sandwich very well, but to each their own. So I just grabbed a table with cocoa and decided to eat my sandwich. And it was really delicious too. Lots of green lettuce and cheese. The soda was nice and cold and bubbly. And of course we had some great chatter together. We talked a lot about our horses and how excited we were to see the winter village. We've been working pretty hard on it for a while, so it's exciting. And then I noticed that poor Bobo was sitting all alone. So of course I didn't want that for her. And I sat with her and finished my meal. Now that we were all nice and full and ready for our very long ride, we went ahead and went back outside to gather our horses and head out. There was a lot of excitement in the air. We were looking forward to riding out together. So now I'm going to go ahead and just show you some footage of the ride up there. The scenery is really gorgeous. Please just enjoy looking at some of these beautiful places. And for some reason in the overhead shots, my character did not show up. So I was there, I promise, but any of the overhead shots, I don't know why, it just decided to take me out of it, but oh well, it is what it is, I guess. We passed over mountains, through tunnels, over bridges, through valleys and trees, and it's a very long but beautifully scenic ride. The sun had started to set finally, and it made for a gorgeous atmosphere, so very pretty. We were all just soaking it in, and we slowly but surely started to spot snow, and that was a telltale sign that we were almost there. We came through this tunnel, and bam, just mountains and snow everywhere. It was really, really breathtaking. We're almost there, guys. I'm so excited. It's so cold. Oh my gosh. But we're so close. It's just right over there. So at this point, because we were so close to arriving to the village, I just went ahead and decided to canter over there because I couldn't wait to see it. And look at how amazingly beautiful this giant tree is. Isn't it just so gorgeous? It's massive. Once the initial awestruck kind of wore off, we decided to go under the tree and head towards Santa's cottage, where there were hitches to hitch up our horses. Santa's cottage is extremely cute, as you can see, and all of his reindeer are hanging out outside. So naturally, we had to kind of get a closer look at the reindeer because they're so cute. I mean, look at these guys. So the first thing on our list to do was, of course, a snowball fight. And let me just tell you, this turned chaotic very quickly. And I just had to shoot someone in the back of the head like that. I'm so sorry. This was so much fun. I was laughing the entire time. Like, oh, take that to the face. Oh, I got you. And then it dawned on me after the fact I was totally cheating because I was in creative mode, so my snowballs never ran out. I was like a machine gun just shooting these snowballs out as fast as I could. Even though it was late and we had been riding literally all day into the night, we just continued to play in the snow and none of us even cared. We were cold and we were tired, but we were so psyched to be here and be able to spend time together. It was so much fun. After our snowball fight, it was time to go hit up the ice skating rink. The ice skating rink is so beautiful. I was initially kind of nervous to get on the ice because I didn't want to slip and either hurt myself or make a fool of myself. But I decided I was going to go for it, and I actually took to it pretty quickly. I don't know the technical term for when the ice skaters like skate really fast and then do their twirls and stuff, but I was getting that down. So I just kind of let loose and enjoyed myself, and we laughed and we just enjoyed the bright sunshine and beautiful white snow and all the pretty lights, and it was just so much fun to spend time together like this. And as you can see here, I even started to skate backwards. I'm like a regular old pro now. It was really a lot of fun. I definitely want to go ice skating again very, very soon. Look at these pro movements. I mean, come on, you couldn't even tell that I was insecure about it. And one last trick. Bam! Perfectly landed. After we finished ice skating, we were all pretty cold at this point, and luckily there's a hot chocolate stand right next to it. It was the perfect thing to just warm us up, and it was so sweet and delicious. So we got to hang out together, laughing even more at people that fell, or you know, the snowball fight, people that took snowballs to the face or whatever. And we enjoyed talking about our horses, of course. Once the hot cocoa was finished, it was finally time for our last event of the day, and that was to visit Santa. Rudolph was here, and then all of his other reindeer as well, and they were just so precious and so sweet. I honestly kind of just wanted to take one home, but I'm not going to steal Santa's reindeer, obviously. So inside, there he was. Oh my gosh, it's Santa! It was so incredibly exciting to see him, and I decided I would be the first one to approach him and tell him what I wanted for Christmas. And I'm not going to say out loud what I told him I wanted. But of course he said, okay, oh yeah, so, oh yeah, oh, okay, yeah. You know, however he does. Which, he sounded awfully familiar. And then all of a sudden, he whips out a pan. He just started whacking me in the head with a pan. It's like, that is not very Santa-like at all. So naturally, Bobo comes in with her pan, and then all chaos ensues. It's like, what am I even looking at right now? What is happening? She trapped him in a corner, and then bam, it just was gone. Flew through the ceiling. So I ran outside, and here he is trying to escape on Rudolph. Now, he's not very smart, obviously, because he was tied. But he gets away, and now he's being chased. When I tell you that this was chaos, believe me, it was chaos. We trapped Santa in a corner and told him, no, you have to hear what everyone else wants for Christmas too, and you need to stop behaving this way. So he sat back down. But obviously, people were quite tentative to go up to him for a very good reason. We decided maybe throwing him some treats like hot chocolate or some sweets might, soften his Grinch heart. But no, he starts making it rain coal. That's all he's passing out to us. So snowballs go flying, cookies go flying. It's just utter chaos. And then Bobo starts just spitting out coal everywhere. It's like, what is even happening right now? Frying pans are just being slapped in the face. Like, I don't know. I couldn't tell you. So we decided at this point that it was time to go ahead and head back home because we did have such an extremely long ride ahead of us. All of us have a lot of animals we need to get home to. So it's important to get back as fast as we can. Winter Village was a lot of fun. Santa was a bit of a disappointment, but, everything else was really, really good. As we were about to head out, we noticed that the snow started coming down, but it wasn't anything horrible. The horses are all used to light snow, so we made a conscious decision that it was fine for us to go ahead and head out. As we started down one of the trails, we noticed that the weather was getting much, much worse. To the point where we were kind of concerned we might not make it through the mountain passes. Then I noticed that Bobo was kind of losing control of Onyx, her horse. It's like, what is going on? Like, Bobo, are you okay? Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, poor Bobo. That water has to be so cold. What are we gonna do? He's stuck in the water. Once we finally got them out of the water, poor Onyx was really hurt. He just kind of laid down and didn't want to move. At this point, I'm just kind of panicking like, okay, there's no way we can take this horse all the way home from here. Especially not if he's really badly injured. We're going to have to turn around and go back to the village and stay for the night. There's no other option. Obviously, Bobo was very upset, very distraught, worried about her horse, as we all were extremely worried about her horse. Orin is all the way back near Willowbrook, and there's really no way to get him here in this weather. So we were really, really upset. Really upset at the situation. I'm so sorry, Bobo. I'm sure Onyx is gonna be okay. Let's just get him back. Get him in a warm stall. Oh my gosh, sucks. Everybody, let's head back to the village and we're gonna stay there. The mood at this point went down drastically. We were happy and we were excited and laughing, and then all of a sudden it's just really melancholy, just really, really scared and sad. No one likes to see anyone's animals get hurt or their friend sad, and it was heartbreaking, really. It was a very helpless and hopeless feeling. We did get Onyx back to the inn, and thankfully at this point he was willing to stand up, but really, really didn't want to, but he did what he had to do. And the rest of us went ahead and got our horses put away, made sure they were dry and warm and comfortable. And luckily the inn here is really cozy and really nice, and I'm sure under normal circumstances it would be a wonderful place to stay, but obviously the mood was just kind of down. I felt so sad for Onyx and wanted to know what exactly was wrong, but I went ahead and made sure everyone else was getting comfortable and getting their horse settled. Some people had to bunk up together because there are only 8 stalls, but it still worked out really nicely. The weather did not let up either. It was just continuously coming down. Everyone started retiring to their different rooms to settle in for the evening. And obviously, out of everyone, Bobo was the most upset, and I completely understand why. It's a very sad situation. And, you know, I went and I looked for my room, room 8, and my way there, I was just really down. And the weather was so magical, but at the same time, it was just so sad. I didn't want it to be magical, not in this situation. And when I opened my door, oh my gosh, Oren, you're here? Are you serious? What are you doing here? And then he's like, oh, nothing. Oh, yes. Hi, JD. What are you doing here? And then I'm like, I don't know what you're doing here, but we have an injured horse. For once, I'm really happy to see you. So can you please run downstairs and check on this horse? He's hurt. He's like, oh, yeah, absolutely. I can do that for you. So we take off running as fast as we can to get down to Onyx. And at this point, I'm feeling a lot of relief because, oh my gosh, we have someone here that can help. That's so amazing. So I tell him, here he is, Oren, please look him over. I have to go get Bobo and let her know. She is so worried. So I take off running and I'm running up the stairs to get to Bobo's room. It's like, oh, she's going to be so relieved to see that Onyx is getting taken care of. This is so amazing. So I go into her room and, Bobo, I hate to bother you, but you really need to come with me right now. It's really, really important. And she's just kind of looking at me like, what are you doing? And I'm like, come on, you have to follow me. It's really important. It's about Onyx. And then she's like, oh, follow you. Okay. So then she starts chasing me down the corridor. And we head down the stairs as fast as we can to Onyx's stall. And then, bam, here we are. I'm like, look, Oren's here and he's taking care of Onyx. So at this point, I don't know if Bobo's feeling relieved or kind of scared for the fact that he's holding a frying pan. I don't know. The doctor has really weird methods, but most of the time, he takes good care of the horses. For reasons unknown, he sits on the horse and then gets off the horse and sits on the horse, but nobody's questioning it. And then all of a sudden, bam, snowball to the face. Yes, he is cured. Like, what? He needed a snowball to the face and some coal? That's it? Yes, you see, he's all better now. All he needed was a nice snowball to the face and a coal. And now I will hit you. And so here are Bobo and Oren doing their normal pan fight again. I'm like, okay, you know, at least the mood is better. At least the horse is cured. So the next day, we all headed back out to go home. Thankfully, the weather cleared. It was an absolutely clear, perfect, beautiful day. Couldn't have asked for better weather to head home. The mood was back up again. We were all happy and joyous. Once we got back, again, as soon as we were kind of in the stretch of home, I went ahead and took off because we were meeting back at Ryan's again. And we didn't get back until nighttime. I'm telling you, this is a really long ride. We all made it home safely. No one else got hurt. I was so very thankful for that. And I was exhausted. So I went ahead and went back home to sleep. Suddenly, I was awoken to this sound. What is that? What in the world is going on? Oh my gosh. Did some of the cats get stuck upstairs in the attic? Or it seems like someone's on the roof, actually. Dogs? It's one cat. I don't think cats could make that much ruckus anyway. This is really, really loud. What in the world could that possibly be? It seems like it's loudest from the chimney. Do I dare? Do I dare? Yeah, I'm totally gonna do it. And so I jumped into the fire and it popped out the top and bam! There was Santa! Sitting on Rudolph on my house. Like, Santa, what are you doing here? Oh yes, you forgot your gift earlier, JD, so here's your gift. Have a Merry Christmas. That's all he said. And then he jumped on his reindeer. Oh yeah, Rudolph, let us fly. Oh my gosh.
Oh, Santa,
are you okay?
I'm okay.
And just like that, he was off into the night. So that was my interesting Winter Wonderland trail ride story. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope also that you all have a very wonderful Christmas. And if you don't celebrate Christmas, then have a wonderful whatever holiday you celebrate. I hope that it's a great one. Thank you so much for being here. I'm so grateful to all of you. And until next time, bye guys. All right, so I think it's this way. I hate being so terrible with directions, but I believe it is this way. Oh my gosh, it is totally not this way. I am going the wrong direction. I am so sorry. What is this even happening? Like, why are you guys sword fighting or pan fighting? It doesn't really make any sense. I'll just roll with it though, I guess. What are you doing? Oh! Bobo's so shocked. It's like, oh my gosh, I broke him. Okay. This has got to be the right way, right? It definitely doesn't look right. Okay. I am lost again. How do I do this? Like, I helped build this freaking map. How am I always lost? This is why I should never lead trail rides. I just have no sense of direction or something. I'm so sorry, guys. We have to run all the way back up. That's my bad. Thank you.